Kalispera from Cyprus, this is George. Hope everyone is doing well. What I'm trying to do here is do some betting and try and control my dice as well as I can. Trying to decipher what's wrong and trying to make it right. In the process, I put pressure on myself by betting quite a lot of money. I'm doing everything live. I have the landing zone, the dice landing here, so everybody can see the results. There's full transparency in what we do. Sometimes I do not actually have the other camera up. Simple reason for that. I'm trying different things. Good. Hi, Robert. How are you? Hi, Robert. The simple reason for that is I don't have the real estate, and I recognize that most people are on their mobile phones. So I have to be I have to optimize the amount of space I have and think about people that watch this, whoever watches this on YouTube, to make sure that everything comes out okay. Alright, so without further ado, I'm just going to use a 3-2-3-6, and perhaps I'm not going to be as strict as I was yesterday with my throw. Perhaps I will change sets. Let's see how things go. Dice out. That's a 4-6-10. That is on axis secondary, that's a point. So I'll be marking the on axis hits with yellow and the rest with whites. As you can see, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to try and hit an inside number. The idea behind this, and I don't recommend it to anyone, I'm not the sort of person who would recommend to bet like I do. This is not a strategy, but the idea behind it is you have certain working capital. If you utilize it, if you make an investment in it, it's probably going to pay off much more than if you scale it down. That's out. That's a 2-4-6 on axis. And having done that, I am allowed to actually regress. I'll get 245. Let's go 250. Take 5 from here. Oops, let's leave that there. And invest just 110. So I'm already up. I had 255 on the table. Sorry. I have 120 on the table. Less 245. Profit is 125 already in profit. But the idea is not that. The idea is to say, okay, well done. Get your psychology to a flat level. Focus on what you're doing. Forget about the last roll. Forget about everything that's going on around you, and shoot dice. You just have to get into your rhythm basically and forget about whatever is happening. Dice out. That's a 2-1-3 double pitch. That is on axis again, but it's a double pitch. Basically, that's an imbalance of fingers and how much they were touching on each die. Dice up. That's a 1/6. That's an implosion of my left eye, and it needs to be fixed. Okay. So the 1/6/7. Nothing of a major roll, but we managed very quickly to be off the table with profit. So, come out roll again. I haven't changed sets. 3-2, 3-6. Dice out. 5-6 double pitch. So that pays. It's on axis. And it's the front line, so we get paid on that. Dice out. Again, the 1/6. I'm having trouble with the left eye imploding. So I have to be careful. Pace 10. This is a 6-5. Was there. There is no dice set adjustment. What we're going to be doing is trying to pick up our dice from a different location as opposed to picking up them from here or here. We're going to go all the way here so that the pickup, rather than being straight, can be slanted. Slowly it's becoming more and more slanted as you go and pick up the dice here. Your hand pickup is different. So I'm going to try from here to pick them up and see what happens. Dice. 5-6, that's double pitch again, but both dice were on axis. Let's bring it a bit more towards me. Need a bit more contact on my index finger. Dice up. 5-1-6, that's primary. So that is the point. After all this come out sevens and all that, hey Sleepy, how are you? So let's see how we do. Five, 1-6 was primary. Let's pick up from here, maybe a bit further down. Dice out. 4-6-10 on axis secondary. bring it a bit more close to us. Dice out. Ace 2, 3. As it drift unwanted. So if we, okay, that wasn't a good result. That was actually a double pitch if I put them back into their axis. So we're going to go the other way now. We're going to try and pick up the dice from somewhere here. So the fingers on the pickup, they're going to be slanting differently. Dice up. 516. That is primary. So by playing around with the let's just collect 250 for 5. Let's regress down. By changing the location of where you pick up your dice, you have a good chance to actually change the way the dice behave once they land. But you need to understand something, that there needs to be a consistent approach to everything. Consistency means a lot of things. Like if I pick them up from here, the next time it should be from here, not from just anywhere. The further you go out, the more you're forcing this finger here to come like so and press the dice. You don't want that. You want to find a location which is comfortable for this finger, the thumb, to just touch the dice. So it has to be closer rather than further away from you. The other thing is this. When we're at the casino, we don't have any means of knowing that our fingers are straight. Okay? Even if I put my fingers down and bring them up, and I have a book and I test it, I find out sometimes that they're not straight. So this is something I focus a lot on. Consistency. What is my point of takeoff? For me, is this line here, the don't. Okay. My feet change position as well. I look at my landing zone, I'm comfortable. I do my pendulum swing and I remember to have a follow through. Dice out. And that is a gorgeous 437 after that. Thank God we were down. 437 is on axis, but it's a double pitch. Hey Chili, what's up, man? Alright. So I double pitched. I double pitched means that my hands were unevenly spread across both dice. The culprit is the middle finger. The usual culprit is the middle finger. The other two culprits is the index finger and the ring finger if they are not in line. So that's why sometimes we have to use the book, as I say. I have a book and I do a test before I throw the dice just to make sure that everything is lined up. Alright, let's make a point. Dice up. That's a 415, that's on axis secondary. That's the point. First of its name, I think. Yep. is where things get interesting. Dice up. 415. Back to back. I only need one hit. Particular number was 300, pays 420 or 425 for 5. And I'm down. 2, 110, 100, so 110. All right. I only have to pay $10 for the pass line. Okay. Dice out. Same starting position. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 7. On axis. Come on, 7. I like the fact that it's a 4-3 and not a 6-1 or a 5-2, but it's costing quite a bit of money. Oh, this one was my fault. This is here, so it will force me to go back up to 1200 inside at some point. All right, dice out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Box cost 12. Loser. Let's give back those 10. Dice out. 3, 5, 8 off axis 8. That's the point. First of its name. Yeah, I think the 4-3 is on axis, and it's an inevitability for it to happen if you are a good shooter and you just happen to have your dice out of sync. So it's much better than, let's say, a 5-2 or a 6-1. That's what I believe. All right, dice up. Wow, 3, 4, 7. Don't know if I mark the other one, but there's plenty of them. Pound the dons. What does he say? Pound the dons. Big AZ says that. All right, let's see if we can come back. We have 350, 375. Yeah, let's go 330 inside. So that's 200. Let's break this down. Brilliant. Okay. All right. We will be working. Don't advise it. Just saying this is what I'll be doing. I'm not a strategist, guys. I just throw dice. Dice out. That's a 156. That's an implosion of both dice. 75 pays 105. Going straight to 180. That's off axis, by the way. So we're going to read and roll this 1353. Dice out. 415. Again 105. I think that's off axis. No, it's actually on axis. 5-3. I'm not sure. I think it's on axis 105. Goes to 175. 4, 2, 1, 2. Dice out. Hard 8. It's there. 4, 2, 1, 2. No, that's off axis certainly. 105. Goes to 180. 4, 5, 6, 5. That is the set I'm going to use. Dice out. Ouch. 5 to 7. So we didn't survive this. Alright. 4, 5, 6, 5. That was off axis, okay. And that's that. We left on the table 300, 400, 5, 6, 620. Five to 7. I don't know if I marked it. Whatever. Alright, so hey Mark, what's up? Let's take markers. Let's try and do better. Starting with a 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice up. 3, 1, 4. That is a point first to its name, and its primary. 2, 3, 2, 1. Dice up. 4, 6, 10. Explosion. Or no, it's on axis primary. 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it closer. 639. That's an implosion, so it's 280, 275, 80. All right, let's see, 6535. Dice out. 639. That's 560. 400 pays 560. One more. 6535. That was actually primary hit. Dice out. Heart 6. That's 350. That is off axis. Pays 350. Going back to 3236. Dice out. 415. I think that's a 700 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pays 700. There it is. 5. Paid off the marker. And the rest comes down. For 212. Dice out. 549. Sorry. Hey Nick, what's up, man? That's off axis. 75 for 5. We take things further down. We regress basically slowly. Alright, so 4, 6, 5, 6, 4, 6. That's the set. It's a cross sixes set. Dice out. 213. So that's off axis. 2, 3, 1, 3. I'll do a pickup from somewhere here. See if I can get a primary. Dice up. 4, 2, 6. I think it's primary. and 35 pressure, 4626, cross 6 is set. Should give an even number if we do it right. There's that. No, we did not do it right. 145. Off axis 35. One 5 4 5. Is a 2V set. Let's bring it closer. Dice out. That's a 369. That is actually primary 1545. Yeah, 639. That pays 49. I'll just take 45. So 50, take 5. 6535. Let's bring it here. Pick up from here. Okay, I think I'm a bit heavy, so I should maybe get a 5-2 dice up. No, 6-5, 5-6. Uh, 5-3-6-3. Dice up. 1-4-5. So that's 75 for 5. Bit of pressure. I think that came from the outside. The ace was outside. 1-5 for 5. Dice up. 4-2-6. That was an explosion of my left die. That's 75 for 5. Let's press one more time. 4-2. No, 4-6-2-6. So we're going to something like a cross 6-7 again. The point is this: if you can find a good pickup point for your dice, they will behave according to your mechanics. Dice up. 5-4-9. No, it wasn't on axis. So 75 for 5. There's one unit only. Just partial pressing basically. 5-6 for 6. Picking up straight from the top. The reason for this is for the thumb. I don't want too much contact with the back of the die. Dice up. There was a lot of contact actually. 3-5, I pushed the dice, so this one, please consider it a very, very random one. So, is that comes here. Okay, dice out. 5, 3, 8. That was okay. That's a repeater, I think. No, it was a 3, 5. So, yeah, it was an explosion of both my dice. 75 for 5. Let's press it one more time. So with a 5-3, we have to go with the aces. 5 ace, 3 ace. Still a cross 6 is set. Dice out. Box cards 12, which is on axis. It's a primary hit for this set. Let's go with something like a 6-5, 6-3. Should give us either 6 or 8. Dice up. Now 5-1-6, but not the type that we expected. So it is 105. Going to 180. 5-4-1-4. Dice out. 5-1-6, which is I think a primary. 5-4-1-4. Yes, 5-1-6 is a primary. That gets 180-210, and we're happy. We have to be happy. At some point, you have to say to yourself, I'm happy. Let's just regress. And go back to 5-4-1-4, same set as before. Let's bring it closer before we pick up. Dice up. That's a 6-2-8. Let's see, 6-2-8-5. No, that is an implosion of both dice. So cannot take credit for that. 6-3-2-3. Pick-up point, very important. Dice out. That's a 2-3-5. That's 6-3, so that's an explosion, I would say. Explosion of my left eye. 35. Let's go to a cross 6 instead again, 2 6 3 6. Dice out. That's a 2 6 8. Back on the 8, if I may. Thank you. I think it was off axis. So yeah, okay. 75 for 5. Guys, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not boring anybody. Thanks, guys. I hope it's not becoming boring for you. Alright, so it's a 2 4 6 4. It's a 3V set. Dice out. And that's a 2 5 7. That's the end of that. So basically we tuned into our mechanics, we changed a bit of how we pick up our dice, because by picking up correctly, it's not only to have your fingers square, but it's where did you pick the dice up from here. This makes your thumb go deeper into the dice. You have no choice. If you bring them here though, your thumb is going straight down and gripping the top. So that's the good part. The other thing is this. You might think that you have perfectly lined up fingers, but because you're not picking up from here or from here, the fingers might not be straight. So these are the things that concern me. These are the things that I try very, very hard to work on. And some of my friends say, oh, you're doing great or whatever. It's just a matter of becoming consistent in these little details. There's a lot of micro components to this. And this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm working on. And basically this is what I'm trying to share with you. I don't know whether you want to learn or whatever, but alright, let's see how we did after we destroyed ourselves, self-destruction at the beginning. I think we did okay. We're very conservative at the end. That's our bankroll. We probably made, that's 900. And there's quite a few green ones. I can just put them together. Sorry, I do have one more of these. So that's 1,000. So if I can bring this here. That's 250, 500. 600. Let's see. 725. 1,725 profit. And I think we did quite well on the inside hits as well. So, yeah. Rig 03038 bone tracker video. I'm going to start using it to track everything, and you are the only person to do a video. Oh, thank you very much. So guys, I don't know whether you got bored with this video. It was more to demonstrate something that I think a couple of people were asking me, or some things that I notice when people are throwing. Consistency is very key, and consistency means doing exactly the same bloody thing every time you go to pick up the dice. More than that, the other thing that's very, very important, and a lot of people don't take note of it, is the fact that what happened up to the point that dice landed is important for you as far as setting the next the next roll. After you set the roll, your psychology needs to be pretty like flatline. Don't get excited about the last point you hit. Do not get excited about the last 7 that you hit. It has to be very even, because if you get pissed off or if you get too excited, then you lose the focus on what is important. And it's all these micro components that can make you or break you, basically. I saw Chile making a comment about the 437. I don't know, I have thrown so many 7s, thousands and thousands of rolls. I'm sure I've had my fair share of 7s. I've learned to be a firm believer in on-axis, off-axis results, and it gives me more hope that if I am on-axis, I can make a couple of adjustments that will make the difference to my next roll. And that's what I'm saying. I cannot teach anybody anything. I'm just demonstrating what I know, and hopefully people will find something that is helpful to them. If not, have a good time. Thank you very much for joining me. All right, guys. Sleepy25, Greek 03038, Mark Evans. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Nick, good to see you from New York City. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope the coronavirus is under control there. Chili, thank you for your comments. Thank you, everybody. This is George from